And hello everyone, how are your lives treating you? It's Eric Lima coming at you once again with another episode of EML77 TV. Episode 246. What's going on? The last episode I did the reactions on the Super Mario Maker trailer. I'm really excited about Super Mario Maker 2 trailer, I should say. I am really excited about getting it for the Switch, and it's coming out June 28th. 39 days left, folks! Come on, what are you waiting for, Christmas? You know what I'm saying? Well, here is, I'm going to do a little segment today, and it's going to call What Gets My Goat. And what it is if I read about situations that kind of like aggravate me or just upsets me in any way possible, and makes me want to say what some of these people are thinking, this is what's going to get my goat. So I talk about what gets my goat. Now, the first thing that got my goat was, here's the thing. Arnold Schwarzenegger decided to visit, I think, a school or a facility in South Africa, and they had these young teenage kids, displaying their athletic skills, have like a rally of some sort for go out and play, these activity skills and have a lot of fun. So Arnold decided to watch these kids in action, and they had a younger girl. Jump roping, and she was jump roping at a fast pace, and it was very impressive jump rope. So Arnold's like amazed by that, so he's videotaping it, and videotaping himself, videoing himself. I think it was someone else's camera that he had, so saw Arnold Schwarzenegger talking about it and everything else. So he gives the camera, just as soon as he's done with the film, he gives the phone back to the person that gave it to him. And some crazy dude decided to pick this opportunity to drop kick Arnold Schwarzenegger from behind. And as he was getting dragged off, he's screaming, help me, I need a Lamborghini. What? I mean, you mean to tell me that you decided to drop kick one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, and then you had the audacity to scream that you need a Lamborghini? What was the guy trying to accomplish by drop-kicking Arnold Schwarzenegger from behind? By the way, Arnold Schwarzenegger is fine. He just brushed off that drop kick like it was nothing. I mean, what was the guy thinking? What was he thinking? I mean, if it was Chuck Norris, if the guy drop kicked Chuck Norris from behind, Chuck Norris would probably rip his legs off and beat him both with it. I mean, that's what gets my goat. People disrespecting celebrities like that, man. It's like, and you see it nowadays online, especially on Twitter, And it's like, dude, come on. If you're not a big fan of the person, just leave the person alone. Let them live their lives. You live your life, Like I said, I'm not a fan of Kim Kardashian. I'm not a fan of Kanye West. I'm not a fan of Justin Bieber. Okay, I'm not a fan of Miley Cyrus. I move on. Move on. I don't follow them on Twitter. I just move on. I just move on. I'm not a fan of Donald Trump. I'm not going to follow him on Twitter. I'm going to move on with my life. I really don't care, If I like somebody, I'll follow them on Twitter. If I don't follow them, don't even speak to them, just move on. Go that way. Lima, that way. You know what I'm saying? Just walk away, there's nothing here to see. But to the dude that drop kicked Arnold Schwarzenegger, dude, you get my goat. I mean, what were you thinking, dude? What were you thinking? Obviously, you weren't. Because a thinking person would say, I better not drop kick Arnold Schwarzenegger from behind, because if I do, I'll probably get a beating for it. Gee! And second thing that gets my goat. This happened, we found out that two guys were caught urinating on a memorial stone in a playground dedicated to a little 9-year-old boy who died of brain cancer. And I forget where this is from. I believe it's in New Jersey. I don't know. But these two guys, one guy was filming it while the other guy was taking a leak on it. And it was very disrespectful and disgraceful. And what was that guy's issue with that 9-year-old boy? What was it? Was the 9-year-old boy a product of some ex-girlfriend of his or something like that? Or does he have a grudge against the father of the 9-year-old boy? Or what? I don't know why. I don't know the backstory of why the guy did that. I mean, but it's gross and was disgusting. But there are two good Samaritans who saw the video and said, hey, we're going to help clean that up. They didn't have to do it, but they did it out of the kindness of their hearts because they said they believe is what the community does. They come together. And those two guys that did that, the kindness of their hearts of cleaning up the memorial, bravo. Much respect. A salute from me to you. And to the other two jamokes, those two other jabronis, I hope you get to throw the book thrown at you in court. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, it's ridiculous. Very disrespectful and ridiculous of these two young 23-year-old punks. You know, one's urinating on the memorial while the other guy is filming it. You know, and you know what? Lay off the alcohol. All right? You know, that's why I don't drink alcohol, because I need my brain. You know, I need my brain. Sometimes I don't think, but I don't need alcohol not to think. Sometimes I will be in the moment and forget about what I'm supposed to do. And you know what? You're like, oop, brain, dummy me. I forgot this. But, you know, it's ridiculous. So the two guys, the two idiots that filmed and urinated on the memorial, you get my goat. But now, a third thing that got my goat. Some idiot on Facebook who joined the Nintendo 30 and Over Club. Some doofball on Facebook named Chris Crow said that Nintendo Switch is not a console. Dude, all handhelds are consoles. They're different consoles. You got portable consoles like the handheld. And you got the Nintendo system. There's two sorts of different consoles. They're all consoles. But here's the thing. There's two different kinds of consoles. There's a system console and there's a handheld console. The Nintendo Switch is a hybrid of both. And this Chris Crow guy had the unmitigated gall to say it's not a console? Who in the world is this cretin think he is? I don't care if you get a personal opinion about it. Dude, they're both consoles, all right? They're both a handheld and a console. There's portable consoles, and there's system console. And the Nintendo Switch, this bad boy right over here, if I can get to it, this bad boy right over here is both a system console, because, hey, that's what it is, and a handheld. Dummy? Excuse the rock 1 second. I feel like saying that. Sorry about that, folks. I mean, seriously? Seriously, that's what gets my goat. I mean, some of the stupidest opinions out there on the internet. Unbelievable. And I feel like going, what? What? You have the gall to say that to a celebrity? I mean, like, I just sit there and go, good Lord. Here we go. Let's clickbait. It was like, if you want attention that badly, dude, do something good with life. Lay off the weed, for one. 2, lay off the alcohol. And do something commonsensical with your life. Bro. Dude. Guy. Epa. Seriously, think, people, think. That's the problem with this world today, because nobody's thinking. Let's just act. I mean, that's what gets my goat overall. What gets my goat is nobody thinks before they say. Nobody thinks before they act. Think about what you're doing. Assess the situation before you react. That's the problem we have in the world today. Nobody thinks. Not even all our politicians think. Not even the president thinks. Nobody wants to think. They just want to do. They just want to react. They want to go. And the fact of the matter is, oh Lord, please help me with this one. The fact of the matter is, people have gone crazy. And y'all come jumping on me saying, I'm a loser, I'm an idiot, I'm a fool, I'm a this, I'm a that. Y'all better look yourselves in the mirror before you come after me, son. I mean, seriously. Seriously. Really? 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 Unbelievable, right? Unfreaking believable. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to say. My goodness. Huh. Well, alrighty then. That's all the time we have on this show. God's blessings to all of you out there. Life, love, and life from the Lord himself as well. And catch you on the flip side and pay attention. You just might learn something. You have watched episode 246 of EML77 TV, What Gets My Goat. That's the name of the title. So I'll see you later. You guys want a wonderful day. What's up on the docket? As you know, coming up will be the Super Showdown picks and predictions, as well as NXT TakeOver 25 predictions as well. You got the Bruins in the Stanley Cup Final. I'll talk a little bit about that. And the return, that's right, of the Whaling City Festival. I'm going to get more into that on those upcoming episodes of EML77 TV. Hopefully I can bring you the fun as usually like I do. We're going to have a little bit of fun here, and we're going to have a good time. And this is Eric Lehman signing off, saying, see you later. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. Catch you on the flip side, and remember, pay attention. You just might learn something. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.